Like, the main focus right now is not necessarily for them to be lighter, although that one session alone has evened them dramatically, which is crazy. I'm really excited. The smell, but the smell on the burning of the melanin was nuts. Like, I was like, am I gonna have any melanin after? Hi guys, and welcome to session 1 of my laser journey. I'm not gonna upload this until I establish how many sessions I need, I think. But for today, we're gonna vlog. I am going to Chames, I don't know how to pronounce it, Pro Aesthetics in Pickering. Full body lasering, $150 Canadian, which is huge. As in, it's affordable. So I am about to head there now. As someone who's really not that hairy, I don't anticipate to have to need that many sessions. I'm predicting maybe 5 because hairy people have been like 6 to 8. So I'm thinking that would save me so much money compared to $100 once a month for the rest of my life when it comes to Brazilian. And again, that's not even my whole body. So I'm gonna head there now. I'm gonna try and do as much vlogging as I possibly can for YouTube specifically. And we will go from there. Let's pop this address in. I didn't eat anything. That's what I was supposed to do. Grab some bread or something. Okay, let's go. All right, we made it. We absolutely made it. We're done.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
Laser is interesting. I'm not gonna lie. It does hurt. One, it doesn't hurt. It just, I'm like feeling myself and I'm like, oh, it was kind of like a little snappiana. Like she described it as like a snap of a rubber band. On a whole though, I'm just putting on SPF because she said you could put on SPF. Should be no problems. And aloe. Those are the only things that you can really use. And she said you just want to avoid anything that is going to trap heat in the skin. But it definitely, there's a little snap. There's a little bite to it. So I was not 100% anticipating that. But here we are. There's hairs that I missed in shaving that just look a little weird. We taped on my tattoos. I'm trying to think of everything that I just went through. All the trauma. I didn't film much in there because 1, I forgot my camera. Well, I didn't forget. I was rushing because I was late. But 2, it's such an intimate process to the full body that I was like, I'm going to not. So I'm gonna go get some aloe. You can also put like a cold compress on sensitive areas. So for me, it's like the back of my knees and just right above my butt crack. Everything else was fine. She did everything on the lowest setting. And she did explain to me like kind of how it works for like black people and darker skin. So like the chances of me getting burned are slim to none. And then again, it is a burn, so it will heal. So I'm supposed to come back in 4 weeks. So I'm going to see how I can fit that into my schedule. It should just be like a weekend. So I'm probably going to just come up on a random weekend in 4 weeks and do my next session. And then the hair just gets thinner over time, but I do have to shave in between. You can't wax or do anything else, which does suck. And she said like likely you'll need roughly 10 sessions. So we will see, and I, again, don't know when I'm going to post this, but I will continue to kind of vlog bits and pieces of the journey, because I think it would make sense for you guys to get like a total and complete picture once it's done. There's no point in me putting up a video of letting you know how it went when I just told you in 2 minutes. So I will see you guys during my next session. All right, welcome to laser session number 2. So today is the day before. My session is actually tomorrow. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've already showered and shaved and exfoliated today. So last time, not knowing what to expect, I had done it all in the morning before, and you don't realize how long shaving your entire body takes until you gotta do it. This time though, I had much less hair, so obviously I've just shaved, but like there was nothing really to take off my arms, and I didn't do before or afters, of course. So you guys have no idea what my arms look like before. Like, I naturally have fine hair, so you probably couldn't see it before, but you see this like poreless airbrush thing that's going on.
that wasn't how my armpits were looking. In the interim, I found the areas that the hair grew back the fastest were my armpits and my kitty cat. So she did say that because you're putting the laser on, you're basically stimulating growth. So you're going to see hair grow before you see the follicle die and it drop out. So I've had to shave my armpits twice in the last month, including today, and same thing with my kitty cat twice, which I don't think is that bad considering the fact that it's been a month and usually, you know, how things grow, I expected to see more hair. So you actually start to see it basically be patchy. So like my kitty cat, it was not like top to bottom bush. It was like a tuft here, a tuft there, a tuft here. And then obviously where the hair usually grows, I find is like around the lips and in the crevices and the cracks. Same thing with my armpits. It's usually not my whole armpit that gets super hairy. It's the like center. And even that was like a couple tufts. So I'm really excited. My arms and legs, barely any hair grew back. Like I was shaving and I was like, there's nothing in the razor. And that was one session. Well, don't look at this now. My appointment's at noon. I'm aiming to get there 11:30, 11:45 because last time taping off my tattoos took way longer than I thought it would. Changing, no time. Taping off my tattoos took forever. So because I have to do that, I'm thinking I want to get there 11:45 just so that I can give everyone enough time and not be running late. So when you go, you can't, I think I said this last time, you can't have anything, no creams, no nothing. Oh, that's what I also wanted to say. Up to 2 weeks before, you have to stop using anything with active ingredients. So no retinols, no AHAs, no BHAs. And when I had her laser, my face around my mouth was burning. I also don't have a super hairy face. So it wasn't necessary to me. So I was like, stop. And I couldn't figure out why because I had stopped using AHAs, BHAs, and all that 2 weeks before, just like they had recommended. And then I got back to my friend's place because that's where I was staying, and I realized that my toner that I packed has retinol in it. So I feel like that had to do something with it. This time I stopped even using toner for the last week, and the one that I'm using isn't a retinol toner, it's like a collagen toner. I'm like, I don't know if collagen's an active ingredient. I don't know if glycerin counts. I don't know. So I was just like, let's just stop trying to use anything with anything that's not literally like soap and water and like hydrating ingredients, and let's call it a day. So there's that. Tomorrow morning when I shower, I'm gonna have to go ashy as usual, but this time I have the sense to know to also pack my aloe vera and my after sun. Basically, she said it's no lotions or creams. You want stuff that's not gonna trap the heat in your skin, because the laser, that's basically what it's doing, is like pulsing in there and basically like frying the hair out. So you don't want the heat that's in your skin, and that's why right after you're very hot, it felt like I was cut behind my knees, and I wasn't really cut. It was just kind of like a little bit of a burning sensation, but I wasn't burnt. The only place I did find a little burn was my belly button, which is gone now. It was about here, and I assume it's because the skin has been pierced, so it was just a bit thinner. And I think that that's why when she went over it, it just might have taken, something might have happened. Also, the little, I think I said this last time too, the little patch above my butt crack burnt. It didn't burn, but it just hurt to do. So I'm like, I'm interested to see what tomorrow holds. Like, I'm just like, we will see. I will have my sister with me, so that will be interesting because I'll have someone in the room who will be able to film obviously the appropriate parts. So yeah, I think now I'm like, all right, ready to go tomorrow. This is what my armpits are looking like. Cootie cat looks pretty similar. I'm just like, if this is what one session is doing, very, very excited to see what's gonna happen in the coming months, because again, I'm not a very hairy person. This is literally just to help maintenance. Like, if I'm going to get a wax, and a wax for my armpits and just my cootie cat cost me, I think it's roughly like $100 every time plus tax and tip, and a laser session is costing me $150 for my entire body, and the effects are so that I have less hair over time. It just is making more sense. Oh, side effects. I didn't see any side effects. I have these bumps on my arm here, and I don't know that they're from laser because I only saw them in the last 2 weeks, and I also was using a body oil at that time, and so I feel like this could be contributed to that. I just wanted to show you just in case I go tomorrow and they say anything about it. I will remind myself to comment on this. But yeah, that's it for my pre-update. Tomorrow I will see you when I'm in a place now, and also it's Caravana weekend, so I have to go get ready for Caravana, do my hair, do my lashes, all types of stuff. Toodles.
Both sides like Chanel, swimming laps through cool water, eating like I'm underworld.
Actually, the owner. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Natalie. So this is Carmia. This is the owner. This is the owner. Pro. Oh. No. Go. Oh, coming up.
So this is okay, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So we
Drone cam in the pink like killer cam. Zoom on that stick, no way. Also close, I'm on that kill. Controller on your lower back, yeah, it's good. Take it from eyes back in, let's go. Rolling, ride, rolling when you ride.
So I'm gonna try 3 first. I want you to feel like a tingling sensation. No, nothing.
Nothing.
How about
Very soft.
very soft?
Yeah.
That's fine. You okay? What do you feel?
Just like a little like elastic band sound, like similar to the laser. It smells crazier.
You okay? Good.
You can.
You can.
Oh my
I noticed
gosh.
when she was doing it, I was like,
This part, I'm gonna go on the other side.
yeah, I can see it right there.
And that is only the first
Yeah.
session.
Rubber band, a bunch of $1,000 Delta gift cards. See my favorite bar, amazing the cash online.
My arms are later, that's crazy.
I was watching it, I'm like, damn.
I was looking at your face to see if anything was crazy was happening. I was like, yeah, like, why do you like it was crazy?
Am I gonna look like you under my arm?
Yeah, I was like, what's gonna happen? I was looking at your face to be like, oh. Damn. And I was literally just looking at them like, now they're even. Like, there's a difference between dark and even. Oh my gosh. Let's put another laser on. Not this nail, goodbye. Thumbs up. I was like, I'm just a thumbs up, I'm like, perfect.
Index is up.
Okay. I will give every other symbol. Areas where I'm like, oh. Yeah, like, but
I'm
my
gonna
arms
go
is too bad.
there too because we did the laser whitening. I'm gonna go like 2-3 passes, then we'll see how your skin will react.
Okay.
If it's too red, then
We'll stop.
I'll and I'll make it low.
Okay,
for
cool.
laser.
And my arms typically probably have the most hair, but even that since
Your arms?
since one session, there's like nothing there. It's
Yeah,
smooth.
and also your skin gonna go smooth.
Yeah, I'm like, where's no pores? No
The pore
pores.
size gonna go as you go. Like this is your just first, right? And this is your second.
This is my second.
So yeah, very obvious right? So which one is your first? That's
The one on there's one on my shoulder. That one was my first, and then this one was
the
my
back?
second. Yeah.
So you notice huge difference after one.
Yes.
And this is your first time or no?
My first time
First ever?
lasering. Yeah, my first time ever lasering. So I was like, you know, this is a good place to start because I saw you. I found you on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
And then first, and then I started following your Instagram and just seeing like people's
And you saw
results,
the reviews.
the reviews, and I was like, okay, you
But
know
it's like
what?
word of mouth.
Yes,
Like,
exactly. Because it's not juicy here. Okay.
Yeah, it's that side.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, wonderful. We're good.
Hopefully. And also we are branching out in Scarborough, close to the Costco business.
Telling me.
Yeah, and then I'm planning also in downtown, Vaughan, Brampton.
Because you know what? So because I come from Ottawa.
Maybe someday in Ottawa.
Please.
Yes. Yeah, for
Like, a
sure.
lot of people are like, you drive so far, but I'm like, it's worth it because I've never had.
And the price, oh my god, you
really
can't
the price.
It's really you.
remember with Kylie, we went very light. She was like, let's just go slow and steady and very low.
How's your pain?
It's good. It was just that weird spot on my face that I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Like you see yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel anything? No. You feel anything? Okay, have more? You okay?
Mm-hmm.
You okay? What do you feel?
Mm-hmm.
Can go higher?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Mm-hmm. I don't feel anything.
Yeah, you know why? Because once you don't have hair right there, you don't feel something. You will just, but if there's thick hair, you feel more the
Yeah.
tingling
The
sensation.
first session, I felt like I could feel the hair literally like dying. Like it's just like zapping it.
Okay, try this one. Okay.
Okay. We're screen curves.
So we're already done here. You feel there?
What do you think? It's just a little prick.
See, that's the low voice right there.
The pro man.
It's okay. Oh, it's normal. It's natural. We want to see you like work.
Oh, this is a better angle.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Like good music.
Lala knows that you will.
Yeah, Lala was like, she has the mixtape playlist. So now we're just gonna wrap up my laser vlog. If I sound crazy, it's because my AC is on and I'm not turning it off just to film an outro. So thank you guys so much for watching today's laser vlog. If you did like it or found it helpful, please give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions for me or James Pro Aesthetics. My service was done by Carmi. Shout out to them. They are such a good team, great service. It's affordable. I'm seeing results. As you guys can see, hairless wonder. She's about to be a hairless wonder. Honestly, I don't have many videos of like my arm hair, but I was editing like one of my hauls recently and you can see it. Like you can see the comb over. So like this is what we're looking like and I have no complaints about that. The results are resulting and I'm happy with that because even Carmi, when she was doing me, she was kind of like, how many sessions have you had, girl? And I was like, this is my second. And she's like, no. And I'm like, yes. I'm not that hairy of a person. So to me, hair is just almost kind of like an annoyance. It's not necessarily something that's like crazy, but to me, I just like things that make my life easier long term. So the idea of not having to shave, the idea of not having to wax, the financial investment that those kind of things hold are just a bit annoying to me. Like as a woman, my money could go to a million other things. So I feel like if I make this investment now, it's going to be beneficial down the road for myself. So I'm really happy. I'm happy with the machines. I'm happy with what it felt like. I was never in like serious pain, which is great. I was gonna wait to post this video. However, Shout out to my sister, she came with me. She was able to film my services. So because of that, and I have the content, I might as well let you guys know and let you see it. And in the future, I'll just probably do a couple sessions at a time, a little update. So welcome to part 1. Thank you so much for watching part 1. I don't have any other thoughts aside from the fact that I'm happy with it at this point. I do have to keep going every 4 weeks, but I don't predict I'm gonna need the full 10 sessions. At the end of this, I will definitely give you like an overview, how long it took, how much it cost me, and we're gonna compare this financially to waxing, because that's what I was doing before. So while it's annoying for me to shave, like I had to shave my armpits today, it's temporary. So I'm just kind of like, you do it now, and there will be a point in a period of time where you won't have to do it ever again, and just 1 or 2 laser sessions a year. Like this time next year, I'm gonna be laughing. So that's what I'm doing it for. It's better to start sooner rather than later, and especially like inflation is inflationing, so finding a place that's doing it at such an affordable cost, and it's really just because they have their own machines, they can set the price to whatever they want to set it to. I think maybe the fact that they're in Pickering has a little bit to do with the price range as well. I don't think the baddies from Toronto are really going there. They should, but I don't think they're going there. And if you go anywhere in Toronto, or if you go anywhere in Ottawa, that kind of pricing is like for your whole body, few and far between. So I just think that if you're interested in getting started and you just kind of want to test out the process, I think it's a great place to at least start. Everyone is super knowledgeable, down to even their receptionist was really knowledgeable. She knew a lot about the services. She knew a lot about what to anticipate, which is always good because you don't want to ever feel like you're going into something blind. You can always call them and ask the questions you want to ask prior to booking an appointment and making a deposit if you're afraid of making the commitment before you head down. So I think that's everything I have to say. I did get underarm lightening, which is super exciting. I'm gonna add that to this journey. I don't know that I'm gonna do them at the same time because it was hard. We couldn't laser my armpits as intensely because we had just done the underarm lightening. So I feel like I'd want to offset it even by a day, just so that I can get the armpits I would like to be hairless, okay? So I'm like, the main focus right now is not necessarily for them to be lighter, although that one session alone has evened them dramatically, which is crazy. I'm really excited. The smell though, but the smell on the burning of the melanin was nuts. Like I was like, am I gonna have any melanin after? That's what it smelled like, but I wasn't in pain. Everything with the laser is just literally like, it's like a small pinch, and if I have tattoos, so not that big a deal for me. I don't think I have anything else to say. I enjoyed the process. I enjoy going there. I can't wait to be back there next month. Everything from beginning to end is smooth, seamless. I enjoy the service. I always get a coffee and a snack. I'm just cold the whole time. It's just uncomfortable. So that's one thing I would recommend. They're a great spot to try out laser if you haven't tried out laser before, especially because of the fact that it's affordable, so you're not putting that much of an investment in there. And because if you don't understand what to anticipate in the process, it's nice to know that you've not put that much money into it. Because if someone told me I had to pay, say, like $300 for my whole body, and then I was that uncomfortable, I probably would never do it again. It's not that the laser hurts, it's the fact that I'm anemic, so being naked in a cold room, because you know, sterile, it's just hard for me. I'm cold. So that's the worst part. And there are parts that like are more sensitive than others, like the bikini and the Brazilian area are more sensitive to get lasered compared to, say, like my stomach. And that's just because where the laser attacks the hair is where you're going to feel it. So my second session was way, when I say way more pain-free than my first, I was like, oof. Ooh, like even weird areas, like weird creases were like a little bit burny after, and you need like a cold compress. They put that all in their aftercare package, which also they're really good at writing everything out. Just make sure you read it. It was just interesting that would be painful. But the first session's the worst session, the second session was a breeze, so it's only gonna get easier as the hair starts to disappear. So I look forward to continuing. I'll probably see you guys probably around session 4 or 5, just because next session I predict is gonna be pretty similar to the second one, where there's not much hair coming in, so we're gonna see similar results. And then probably session 4 or 5 will give us a better view of like how many more do I have left. So I hope I can find pictures of me with hair so that you guys can get the full view. But aside from that, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you did like this video, found it helpful, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. And as always, smash the subscribe button. Join the BRATTALIE gang, 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 gang. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Oops, there goes my shirt.